Are you identifying with your fear? Oh my God, how did you know? Well, this is my life and this is what brought you here. I'm an energy healer that expresses my healing through my multi-disciplinary art. I use that to then teach and heal, feeling things that are an old part of my story, reflected as if it is currently happening, so that I can help raise the vibration from a healed space. I can help give my world a lot more color than it used to have. So I'm here to help you, just like you are helping me now. Take a deep breath into the body with me. And then a deep breath out. I'm going to show you how I work with you from the comfort of your own space. So make sure that the body is feeling safe to receive this information. Every time you take the moment to be with you, you are ultimately pouring wealth into yourself. So all these divinations that I do are about wealth and helping you understand how wealthy you actually are. So no topic goes untouched. We look at life from a holistic perspective, and everything has an opportunity for us to heal. This information is going to help you move forward into your next possible highest timeline. Do you like the sound of that? Okay, great. Can you now grant yourself permission to receive unconditional love in this moment? Because that is very important. I believe that you are ready to receive this energy of finally feeling enough. So when you're ready, affirm to yourself, I am ready to receive the love I know I deserve. Say it with me. I am ready to receive the love I know I deserve. Now take a deep breath into your body and hold the breath for as long as it feels comfortable and safe before you exhale. And as you exhale, you can feel the sense that you are releasing, not only for yourself, but on behalf of the collective fear. Sometimes we feel selfish for doing things for ourselves, but we must, because I am, because you are. It all feeds into one big, beautiful system that, if paid attention to well, will always work in your favor, and with gratitude. Thank you, Divine, that everything is always working out for the highest good. Take a deep breath into your body again. And slowly, when you're ready, exhale any emotions associated with taking care of yourself. And let's speak negative emotions associated with taking care of yourself. Notice if your back is starting to tighten or your jaw is starting to lock. Notice any feelings of escaping being here in this moment for your healing. Let's ground ourselves. Take a deep breath into your body. And as you do so, when you are ready, exhale like you are pushing the breath, allowing the front of your chest as well as the back body to feel more space. Feel yourself dropping into this new expanded state of being. Do that again, please. And then can you continue to do that as you continue listening? So I was picking up a lot of fear in the collective right now. This energy is associated with heavy concern or concerns of the heart. I'm picking up that some of you who are currently either lying down in your bed as you listen to this, or you haven't been motivated to get out of bed for quite some time now. Start to notice any feelings of self-judgment or shame coming up with that. This feeling like You should be doing more than you are right now. Take a deep breath into this discomfort. And as you exhale, do it with sound, like a breath of relief. Now, slowly, if it is available for you, move your body. Let's just allow the energy to shift again. You are simply being aware of this moment and the old patterns wanting you to not feel. There's this feeling like you are sunken into the depths of misery. I'm sensing that there is this energy of depression hovering over you as well for some of you. And I just want to share that I've heard it beautifully expressed once. Depression is needing deep rest from the character that you have been playing. So you might be asking, if I'm not playing this character, who am I going to be without you? A question to ask yourself is, are they part of the version of you that makes you feel good? Take your time as you observe changes in your body. Now ask yourself, who am I going to be without the story? Have you asked yourself what the story has informed for the next part of your life? Because this life has shown you what you don't want. And usually, sometimes, very often, all the time, in fact, you know what you want from the experience of what you don't want. You might be heavily concerned with who you will be if you don't play this character that has kept you safe for so long. Take a deep breath in. And follow that through with a deep breath out. Who are you? Without feeling like you always need to play the character of an entertainer. Yet you aren't getting paid for it. Maybe you do know, and maybe you don't know. Either way, it's helping you repurpose or reinforce what you do know in order to move forward into your highest possible timeline. And this is one of the biggest reasons you aren't feeling creative lately, and that you are consuming things that are making you feel, quote unquote, worse about yourself. So these things that are making you feel worse that you are consuming can include food, intoxicants, sex, social media, the news, people who aren't supportive, etc. Your sacral chakra, the area of sensual and sexual expression, the chakra associated with feeling, is blocking your root chakra, the area of safety, identity, community, and belonging. And your solar plexus, your ability to take action with things associated with your truth. What this ultimately means is that your level of being safe in your body has been blocked by your inability to speak the truth of what you really want from your heart. You are almost like heavily swimming in the pool of doubt about what you know is good for you in your mind versus what you know isn't. The two right now are currently in a little bit of a tug of war. Some of you, maybe a lot, but work with me here. I'm trying to lighten this heavy load of responsibility that you've been carrying. You've been carrying the responsibility of parenting yourself from such a young age. And that's just such a deep one. So deep that you might feel yourself become agitated a little bit over there. If you are, move the body, because we are getting a little bit closer to understanding aspects of your fear. So here's an invitation to start getting excited. I just want you to know that you have just entered into the gates of freedom. Take a deep breath. Are you enjoying this ride? If not, why not? Breathe into the body a little, and then simply ask yourself why. What's stopping me from feeling joy right now? Okay. So, do you feel some guilt? Are you aware of that energy by any chance? Observe, breathe. Now let's relax the body so that the nervous system can continue learning how to receive unconditional love. These sessions are about recalibrating the nervous system from fear into safety, and then rewiring the brain from fear into expecting joy and peace. Does that sound good to you? Okay. When you're ready to continue, begin to take a deep breath. And as you slowly release this old, stale energy that has been stopping you from receiving yourself, start to learn how to receive yourself, because no one can do it for you. Take a deep breath into the body and then hold the breath for as long as it feels comfortable. But let it not be about a competition on going longer than you did before, but rather invite the space for the awareness of progress. Like, okay, I'm able to hold my breath a little bit longer. I'm able to feel into safety a lot more. And then when you exhale into the next round, breathe like you are feeling joy because you feel safer or safe. I once explained to a client that keeping toxic relationships is like investing in liabilities instead of assets, hoping your liabilities will bring you interest one day. And the only interest or return on investments that you are receiving, however, is disinterest in, with quote, doing this, and definitely about doing it in this way. There's this feeling like you are deeply questioning, what is the point of all of this? Why is it that every time I think I'm getting there, there's always more to do? It's like each door that unlocks brings with it more stuff that I didn't ask for, and I don't know how to deal with this or like this anymore. Did you feel that? Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and just feel that in the body. Repeat if you need to. And then herein lies the opportunity that I'm here to help you realize. It's time for you to start asking for help, and to remember that it is not a sign of weakness. It's simply support in getting you to the right destination with more ease. For health and safety purposes always. I want you to think about it in this way. It's like going on a road trip to a place you have never, and not being afraid to ask for directions because your GPS has a certain technology, is doing GPS things, or you have run out of data or battery. So you are not able to get there without additional support. Do you see what I mean? This is all on purpose, what is happening to you right now. So affirm to yourself that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be right now, not a step further or behind. And when I mean further, I mean ahead. Some of you may be feeling like the sense like I'm being tested, like I'm getting this like clenching, like, ugh, this is so annoying right now, sort of like feeling. But I need you to understand that this is a support from your ancestors as well for some of you, guiding you to the right people who will help you with this problem. Part of what one would call your soul family, and innately you know they can help you. You know that they understand or will understand you without fail. You can feel deeply connected to them, and it could be romantically. Some of you, You could have been reacquainted recently. I'm getting that the fact that you could reconnect in this timeline means that the chapter between the two of you, there's a continuation, that your story hasn't ended, but the ball is in your court now. They recently reached out in some way to say that I have landed in the safety zone. Come play with me here. Are you ready? That is the big question. Are you ready to live a life no longer paralyzed by fear? And what I'm getting is that there's more gold hidden behind wanting to turn to the next phase of your story together into the most beautiful story ever written. There's a huge possibility awaiting for the both of you if this is romantic. This is going to help you get closer. They are also using me to communicate to you that it is safe, or at least safer, to be with them now. Before it wasn't, and they recognized how, because they hadn't understood what safety was in the first place. So take the opportunity to be able to connect in more divine ways that will free you from yourself and the cage that you have built to protect yourself. And always, always, if it resonates and if that is your desire, you have to want to because they want to. And not because they want to, but you have to want to do it, if you know what I mean. So take a deep breath and feel that love. When you think about this person, if this is romantic, I'm getting that they love you so dearly. This is very, very sweet love, waiting for you to just answer the call, for you to listen to your heart, that it is safe here. It is safe here. And that's all I keep hearing. Like, it's safe here. It's safe to be with me. It's safe. We're in the safety zone. I'm in the safety zone. I'm safer. There's a softness that they have that will be able to cater to your softness, masked through your hardcore avatar, this sort of shield that you have created for yourself. If this resonates, take a deep breath and exhale. If it is not romantic, it could be someone who feels like a mother figure. This is someone who feels nurturing in the spiritual plane, or a father figure, someone who is nurturing in the physical plane. It could also be someone who feels like a sister figure and someone who could potentially be your best friend. And yes, if you are over 18, it is possible to have a best friend, someone who is able to cover you in all departments or all facets of life concerning your areas of survival and joy. And then what I'm picking up is this period now is about dealing with your feelings of being inadequate. Your story has always been, am I good enough? And if it's not your story, there's the question. You've been pursuing this question. And how it gets expressed is through the company that we keep, the choices that inform the company that we keep, chaos or safety, peace, and joy. This is the real relationship that needs time, trust, and most importantly, curiosity to find out a whole new world from what you've known. Now you get to ask yourself, why am I not good enough? Just feel into that. Now ask yourself, when will I be good enough? And here's the important thing I want you to just become more aware of. Ask yourself, did anyone ever tell you that you aren't good enough? Or did you assume that based on what you've always known, abandonment, that's how you interpreted it? Observe that. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. As you feel into this, do you see how we can be living in our own heads all the time? assuming things that possibly aren't even true. Because when it comes to abandonment, this is how it also plays out. You feel abandoned, so you've learned how to reject yourself by rejecting them, even when they haven't shown any signs of abandoning you on this timeline. And that's why you are feeling this heavy, this drain lately. You are asking yourself to step into your new life of infinite possibilities through the old ways of being. So there's this resistance. And you're trying to move through fear instead of excitement. Now ask yourself, if you had to speak to the person you are afraid of speaking to, have you thought about what could possibly go right instead? Sometimes we can be so accustomed to think of worst case scenarios. It's like, oh, but like, what if I fall? Or like, what if they don't see the true me? And then there's a question that says, oh, but what if you fly? And it's almost like what Einstein calls insanity. It's like doing the same thing, hoping for a different outcome each time. So take a deep breath into the body. And when you already begin to exhale, it is safe to be in my body. Repeat this again, please. It is safe to be in my body. Now take a deep breath into the body and meet the edge of the breath. Then slowly exhale as you receive, for some of you, this deeper truth. All of your pain, let it out. Let it out. All of your tears, let it out. 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 For some of you, I'm also getting that you have been holding back your tears because it's either this narrative that you still hold that boys don't cry or big girls don't cry. And yes, you guessed it. What you're going through is associated with the wounds from your childhood. And that is why you are struggling to move forward. That little boy or that little girl can't seem to identify itself in this adult body. So you might be struggling to allow the child version of you to be in a good relationship with the child version of you in your adult body. And I want you to understand that you have more freedom now that you have access to things. So this calls for parent wound healing time for some of you. And once you heal this, you'll be free of feeling like you're alone because you aren't. And remember, I'm picking up this energy on behalf of the collective. So you aren't the only one feeling this. It's just playing out through different stories along our journeys, through our ancestral bloodlines. So it's time to just get reacquainted with your inner child and to learn how to be kinder to yourself. Okay? For some of you, the person that has been heavily on your mind or someone you know you can trust is going to support you and your inner child just like you will support theirs. It's giving like twin flame energies for some of you. Lean into the excitement of what is possible with the collaboration calling the both of you in. And by reparenting yourself, I want you to tell yourself what you want to hear. Like often we wait and we try to control another by letting them tell us and figure out what we want to hear. But we need to tell ourselves that first. And this is leading from your parents, unfortunately, who repeated what they saw in order to get out of you what they needed by forms of control. So for some of you, what this means is that you are punishing yourself, even if your parents are no longer in communication with you, your parent or your parents. And this could mean whether they are alive or not. So what is coming up is that you speak to yourself with these words floating around. Like you speak to yourself like this, like, I can't remember the last time I even cried to myself without having someone who needs or needed to depart from my life in order for me to find a reason to express my emotions. So you find yourself in this loop with chaos, dancing together in order to finally understand it. This loop is you forgetting that you have come to understand who you are through the experience of who you are not. Your deep empathy has been wounded, and now it's time to heal. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. May this unconditional love that is pouring into you be received with so much tenderness. Thank you for being part of this healing within this session for the collective and for yourself. Lastly, if this reading resonated with you, I'm going to open up the space for you to support if you feel called or inspired to. The possible ways would be to share the link of this healing with someone who could do with some upliftment right now, that could do wonders. If you would like to, you may book yourself or someone you care about a reading if you see the benefit of going deeper into this healing with fear. Or you may make your contribution via an electronic payment. Both requests for further details can be received via email. My link is down in the description below. So thank you for being a part of this, and let us grow together, let us heal together, and let us support one another in understanding that I am not going through this alone. When you see someone in the streets, be kind, because everybody is going through something. Take a deep breath and exhale. All of your pain, let it out. Let it out. All of your tears, let it out. 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 Let it out.